All right. All right, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Power Comics YouTube channel. I am, of course, Evan Husney, and joined, of course, here we got our head researcher here at Power Comics, Mr. Gabian Ruben Deichel. Gabe, what's going on, my friend?
Oh boy, you're in for a treat today, folks. Get ready.
Oh my God, guys. We're about to unveil something that we've kept under wraps for far too long, okay? We've been holding this a deep secret. Gabe, you're signed to NDAs. We got NDAs up the yin-yang here with everybody at the Power Comics offices, but we're finally able to break those and share this amazing work with you today. So what is that exactly? Well, as you may know, we've partnered with Floating World Comics. We've republished our favorite Power Comics that we've discovered from the 80s and 90s. We are republishing like this beautiful Vendetta Holy Vindicator trade paperback, which is available right now at the link in the description. But we're not here to talk about that because we've talked about that ad nauseum. We are here to talk about our third official release here, which is going to be the works of Bob Nunn. Robert Nunn. Who is Robert Nunn? Well, Robert Nunn is the genius, the incredible singular outsider artist behind EARTHMAN and TORCH. Okay, and this is going to be, these two issues are going to be reissued, republished together in a beautiful, wonderful 80-page giant comic book that we're going to release with Floating World, titled Wholesomely Deranged, the Sublime Interstellar Works of Robert Nunn. And that is going to drop, everybody, on December. It'll hit stores and ship out December 21st of this year, 2022. So it'll be a nice holiday gift for everybody. And Gabe, get this. It's only going to be $7.99. So what are you doing? You better order this because that's a great price. What can you get for $7.99 these days anymore? I don't even know. Like your macchiato? You can't even get a macchiato for $7.99. So anyway, that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about that. We're announcing that officially here on the channel. But there's also something very special that's going to be included in that book, which is, oh my God, you guys, EARTHMAN 2. We've teased it a little bit on this channel before, but 92-year-old Bob Nunn, who we've talked about in the channel, we went down and visited him in his home several months back, more so towards the beginning of the year. But he has finished and delivered his EARTHMAN issue number 2, which will be a bonus in this 80-page giant. You guys are not going to want to miss this. So we're about to go through that page by page here, guys. It's mind-blowing. Isn't that right, Gabe?
I'm speechless. Let me tell you, it's his best work to date.
It really is. It really might be. Let's show the people EARTHMAN 2 because we've only briefly discussed it on the channel before. We've kind of kept it under wraps, under strict NDA with a lot of people here. We didn't want to spoil what the brilliance of EARTHMAN number 2, which is illustrated, of course, by Robert Nunn at the age of 92. It's an incredible, awesome thing that Gabe, in terms of us, like, you know, meeting a lot of these power creators, tracking them down, and they get kind of reinvigorated to start drawing again and to start like getting back to it, like we saw with Lance Stanton. You know, Dave Bamford hadn't illustrated. He kind of gave up comics in 1989. Actually, we printed that in the comic where you see the actual page that Dave Bamford gave up on comics. And then through the meeting him and kind of bringing him on the channel, he decided, hey, I'm going to finish this once and for all, which he did, you know, 30 plus years later, which is amazing, right? So it's even cooler to see that, you know, Robert Nunn, after 45 years, is getting back into it, right?
It's incredible. And he, you know, after meeting him, I think it was within less than a month that he had churned this out. And that's not to detract from the quality, because it's, you know, he's doing it many years later. He's much older, but it really still has that, as you'll see, that true Nunnian spark of madness. And it's psychedelic. It's weird. He's using materials that he has accessible to him, but he was just so inspired, truly. I mean, he's still making all sorts of stuff. I think he's working on like a board game or something, wasn't he?
Yeah, now he's working on a board game, and he has he has an idea for another comic that he's working on right now, which is about some sort of mad scientist that's draining the blood from young female victims, like draining their life force. I'm like, okay, cool, Bob. Like cool.
Yeah. I think it's like kind of like Eyes Without a Face, like a woman who's rotting and he's killing women to get their flesh or something. Very cool. Bob idea. I know.
Sign me up, Bob. And I think it's important. You also made a really good point about using the materials that's available to him. That's what we're about to see with this. Is that whatever Bob doesn't have nice archival paper, or he doesn't have nice Bristol boards and proper pencils and proper inks. He's working with. He's literally working with probably what you can get at Staples or what you can get even at the dollar store in so many cases here. So he's still not limited to buy anything in order to tell his stories. So let's take a look, right? Should we do it?
Let's jump in.
Okay, so this here little new screen view here we're gonna do for this, which I think is very exciting. Let's talk about this. So we met him a month later. A package arrives at your house, right? And then this was the first thing you saw?
I think the first thing was a chick tract that fell out.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Of course. But then, once I pulled everything out, this was the first thing.
Let's take a look. A note from Bob prefacing the new issue of Earthman. In the plastic bag are the words, "This is a true story about the UFO inside. It is your discretion if you want to include in the comic book. If you do, I want it in the front cover. If not, just throw it away. Bob." So inside of plastic baggie is a cutout. This is a true story of UFO inside.
So special.
I know. Yeah, I mean, there is a discrepancy between this is a true story about the UFO inside and true story of UFO inside. So we'll have to decide what to do about that. But anyway, so that it was his wishes for the republishing of Earthman 2. Great. But now let's get to the cover of Earthman 2, which is mind-blowing. You ready? All right, so let's now look at the front cover for Earthman. Wow. There it is, which is just incredible. Let's take a closer look at this. So you got Earthman, and you have, what is this, a giant parrot? that is got his beak.
Biting his chest jet.
Yeah, a giant parrot biting his chest jet. And you can see kind of the style here. We're talking marker here, right? Marker and Sharpie?
We're talking marker, like Crayola marker, maybe Sharpie on glossy poster board.
Yes.
So this is like...
Wow.
He probably grabbed some stuff from the church rumpus room. Craft closet,
Yes, you're right. Of course. And then, of course, we see the... Golden Age style, ship here, and then this creature, which I love.
Love him.
Wow, look at that. That is wild. So amazing.
It's like the original Earthman. Bob constrained himself to, aping this sort of like newspaper strip narrative style, which really kind of benefited him in the comic. It made it so otherworldly and weird. And similarly, he's completely constrained by this material that he has available to him, and it's creating some of the most interesting art that he's made thus far.
True.
He doesn't have anything, and he's just kind of, the quality is just so strange.
It's very cool. It's very, 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 very cool. All right, let's go to the, I guess, inside front cover. Okay.
Yeah, again, these are all individual sheets, so there's no actual book form of this.
No,
it was just
no.
pages.
These are the original pages here. Now this is awesome because we're getting like specs, you know. We're kind of getting the kind of stats here with these characters, which I really appreciate. First off, the one thing I beelined to when I first saw this was the Bob Nunn signature here.
Oh yeah.
Which you didn't even know was a signature. You're like, what am I looking at?
I
like
know,
some fractal or something, like some insignia, some weird, yeah, but it says, if you tilt your head, it says Bob Nunn, which is really cool. So let's take a look at this. Obviously we have the planet, the ship, the jets. He points that out, that those are jets, which I love. And I seem to remember him saying something about how, like, you know, in either Flash Gordon or Buck Rogers or something, the jets are on the back, but his are on the front. But wouldn't that make
much
you, like,
more effective?
Yeah, backflip, you know? Like, I'm sure that's not ergonomically.
Burn your body.
Burn your tits.
And he also, I want to point out that initially when he was trying to do the original Earthman, he really was attempting to make the main character look like Elvis.
Oh yeah.
And I think you can tell he's still going for a
totally.
This might be like just after he died on the toilet, Elvis. But.
Totally. And you can also see too, this is Lieutenant Zan Galax of the Universal Space Patrol. You can see that I guess he is Earthman, the Elvis lookalike, but you can see there's multiple paste overs of the face. So he was not happy many times with this face. And I haven't had the heart to pull these
peel
off.
It back. I know.
To peel it back. Yeah. So I'm gonna let that lie. But then Lieutenant Alex Starr. So there you go, Zan Galax and Alex Starr. They are not the Earthmen. They are just one Earthman. Love those footwear too. Those boots are killer. Yeah. So cool. That's the inside page 1. All right. Now let's go to the next page. Oh. Wow.
Oh boy.
So again, in typical Bob Nunn style, he throws you right in the deep end. Right? There's no splash. There's no setup. We're gonna hit you over the head with some dialogue straight away. And I think that comes from his school of comic strip fixation. The Java moles are going to attack planet 12X. And then that's goon.
We could just wrap it up there. What else is there to say?
I know. And
I mean, he's the king of the like non sequitur panel. This I just want framed on a wall. That's goon.
That's goon. And it's yeah. He also, with this, which you'll see with this and some of his other work, he does create his own kind of vocabulary. You know, like it's like he's kind of like doing like a magma prog band kind of thing, where it's like he's coming up with his own language as we're going here. So that's goon. Then, or like the Barbed Rose comic, you know, if our listeners recall when we looked through that with, you know, Z and all the weird, you know, vernacular there, it's kind of reminiscent of that. Anyway, so then it says, I'm guessing this is the Goonites or Goonites? The Gooniites. Yeah, is that what you'd say? I think so.
Goonites?
Gooniites are no match. That's where we come in. Okay, then I guess this is the Universal Space Patrol headquarters here. Very cool.
So, okay, I'm just kind of putting this together.
Sure.
He's saying the Java moles are attacking this planet, and then Alex is saying, oh, that planet is Goon, the planet of Goon, I guess. Oh, that's Goon. And then he's saying,
okay.
The Goonites are no match for the Java moles, and then that's where they come in, because they're space patrol.
Right. Okay. Yeah, the Java mole. That is also WTF. And I think also that when we talked to Bob recently, he was sort of saying that, you know, even though Torch is like the Christian comic, that's not like what his preferred genre is. You know, he wasn't like, he was kind of not coerced, but he was kind of, his wife had kind of pushed him in that direction, because in the 70s, Christian comics were kind of more all the rage, you know, with like Betty and Veronica, they were doing stuff, you know, in that vein, and then Jack Chick and all that stuff. But sci-fi is more his jam, because as he puts it, my brain just goes with that. That's all the ideas just keep going, So I love that.
Yeah, it's kind of McCartleian, where reading through Vendetta, we were like, oh, he must be a Christian nut, and Bob is religious, but then we talk into Steve, and he's like, no, I wanted him to be religious. And then Bob, similarly, he made Torch as an attempt to get published more so than to proselytize, I think, is what he was kind of telling us.
Exactly.
But he is a very religious man, so
exactly. That's the weird nuance that's very important. I think that it's not like supposed to be a propagandist radicalization tool. It's a it's just what was really in vogue in the 70s. Okay, the Java Mole wins every war yet. So does the USP, which is the Universal Space Patrol. Okay, we'll see who's. I love that. We'll see whose record gets broken. Okay.
I know that face.
So that's amazing. Check out this panel. We're on Goon. Wow. And then it took me a while to figure out what I was looking at, but obviously it's the two spacemen, Earthmen helmets here.
Mm-hmm.
Very
in their ship.
In their ship, kind of looking out, and then holy fuck. This panel is incredible. I just want to look at that. Like, first off, very fantastic planet is what comes to mind. Looking at this, the French animation flick, like this is truly out there, surreal.
Looks like a Meat Puppets album cover.
Yeah,
weird.
Absolutely. Yeah,
like, again, another perfect. Cut that out, put it on my wall.
Yeah,
kiss. Chef's kiss here. Weird.
Totally. Or like some like ironic hipster Pitchfork media album cover,
right.
like Panda Bear, or whatever those bands are.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, shoot. Jeez, this is the gift that
it doesn't let you
giving.
It doesn't let you catch a breath.
I know.
With any of it. You're just
It's incredible. Roto, what are the many ice bubbles? God, amazing. And then because my limited software here, I'm just gonna turn us off here so we can see this last panel without any disturbances real quick. But Sneal, their weather. Like, what? Seriously, do we know what's going on here?
Roto is his little that machine.
Wristwatch.
I don't know where it is. I think it's in the ship.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not really established anywhere.
Sneal is just his cute little thing he says whenever, or it says whenever it says anything.
I'm so glad this is being included in the Earthman.
I know.
In color, by the way, obviously. Obviously. Okay, let me turn us back on. Let me turn our Sneals back on. Okay, next page. God, this is real, like, kind of hieroglyphics here that need to be interpreted. Okay. Human footprints.
This is like
he has a lot of faith in the audience. Yeah,
that's what David Lynch sees when he's doing his like deep meditation.
Totally. He has a lot of faith in his audience, which I love. It's like we have to put like a lot into this to kind of decipher the story. But like, okay, they're exploring around Planet Goon and they see human footprints, but then all of a sudden, this giant parrot, Zan, and of course all the just alien plants. I like how he's creating a world here, and then this is like, if I miss, I might hit Alex. Wow. And this gun with this like hot dog plant here, sausage plant, which has an incredible name that you will see at the end of this.
Oh, right.
Hang tight for that. And then of course he shoots, I guess, the parrot. And
or someone shoots it.
Or someone shoots it. You're right. I'm sorry. Someone shoots the parrot, and then Alex, I guess, is flying down onto
He's falling
onto a purple.
And then there's a big remote that he lands on.
Yeah. What's that purple mattress? Isn't that like a brand of mattresses? Okay. Sorry. I shot it. The cot. Oh, it's a cot. It is a mattress.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, that's fucking far out. I shot it. The cot was sent by remote control. I'm a Goonanite. I know of Java moles. God, this is so good.
This is just
good.
Overwhelming.
Yeah, Gabe, we need to send him a giant-ass care package of art materials.
Yeah, you guys, I'm going to send Bob a bunch of art supplies. If anyone's interested, he needs stuff, and if you want to support him that way, you can, send him stuff, and we'll get it to him, or,
Yeah, let's do like a Bob Nunnathon thing soon, where we can like take pledges.
Mm-hmm.
And like maybe we'll do a live show where we take pledges, and then whatever money we raise, we'll buy art supplies for him to keep going. I think that'd be incredible.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, let's look at the end here. I'm going to turn us off here just so we can see everything. Are you ready to fight? We have, I don't know who. I guess there's multiple guys here, right?
I think that's our Zan or Alex talking, right?
He's talking, but to multiple Goonanites.
Yeah,
it looks like.
Yeah, Goonanites.
Yeah, Goonanites. We have weapons. Wow, that's also just cut to the weapons. Love it. And then bring on the Java moles. We don't know what that is. Is that a robot? I hope
it's a Ween album.
It is. It's like a Nickelodeon cartoon from the 90s. Rocco's Modern Life.
Yeah, what are we looking at?
It's pretty freaky. Yeah,
it's very cinematic. We're just like jumping to weird machines.
We are jump cutting through time here.
We're goon jumping.
We are goon jumping. All right, let's take. Oh God, one of my favorite panels is coming up. Okay, is this a Java mole? Yes. So love this. Got the vampire motif or the monster motif that comes in a lot. Oh wow, he really looks like Elvis here. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I love it. Man, this is a fucking discovery. Bob Nunn is a treasure. We need this planet. Goonanites must go. We won't go. God, that's Bob's self-portrait. For sure.
Such a 1920s comic strip. Cartoon style.
Yeah, like famous funnies or something. Yeah, love it. We won't go. It's such a mashup of. Look at this. What we're looking at right now. We are mashing up 1950s Elvis, Buck Rogers or Flash Gordon mixed with 1920s. Famous funnies and Bela Lugosi vampire Universal Monsters stuff. What on some off-world planet? It's amazing. Okay, this is my album cover. This is my Ween album cover. My son is dying. That is
so beautiful.
That is incredible. Yeah,
just exalted. It's just at some point you make art that is just beyond what you're trying to do, and Bob is the master of these elevated panels of art,
Yeah. It has a real it has a mood. There's a mood being established in kind of just the disconnect of it's so cool. I love it so much. Only the air here will save him. Okay. And I don't know who we're talking about. Do you?
His son.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Java Mole's son is dying. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, we're a little ahead of the story here. I declare war, and then jump cut. Let him chase us, and then there's a cliff that can't be seen behind that mist. Amazing. Just okay. Got you. Very exact detail. Love that. And then I guess here's the mist over the cliff, and then it worked. And then I see, because then he chased him into the cliff that the mist was hiding. Got it. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's great.
But again, look at what we're looking at just objectively. It's whoa. These 4 panels in context are wow. Love it. So, okay. Okay. Next page. Yeah. This is hitting me good. I think we're peaking now. We're outnumbered. Do you have air power? No. Amazing. Okay. To the cave. The leader wants to fight me. And then, of course, okay, so the leader, Java Mole. And then here's our Earthman. You're on. Yeah, he looks much more Elvis-y.
You're on. Yeah, do your best Elvis here.
You're on, baby. Jets in the air. And then, amazing panel here. Look at that. That's beautiful. And then, Zen lost. No, he did not. Oh, that's very Torch, by the way. If you've seen Torch, all the fight panels have the, charging fist. No, he did not. Look at the just the wiggle in that lettering too. Love it. Love it. Love it. No, he did not. And then this is wild. Shoot their guns. Like what? I guess their guns got shot away by the
Java moles are shooting their guns while they're getting attacked by a parrot.
Shoot their guns. Love that. That's amazing. God, this is out there, man. It's attacking us. Wow. A parrot. A fucking parrot. I love it. God, this is killer. I'm so glad. So glad we have this. All right, hang on. All right, now it's not cooperating. There we go. Wow. Yeah, then looks like the parrot is shot by who? Do we know who shot the parrot?
That's the Java moles.
Okay. Oh, you're right. Yeah. Whoa, a fucking ship shooting a parrot. Fall to his death. He jetted out. That's beautiful. Okay, how about this? The Triple Bonk. Any ideas, Gabe? What that is?
Well, I think we're getting a setup for a triple bonk.
Okay, yeah, we are. Yeah, you're right. Is this it? No. Okay, that's a crazy.
Yeah, that I don't understand.
I don't know. This is it. Oh, he's getting ready for... No, here we got some hijinks here. And then charge the triple bonk. Oh, yeah, here we go. Bonk, 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 bonk. Oh, my God, that is so wild. Back to the drawing board. And they're getting bonked. So some real slapstick strip humor here. That's amazing. Wow. They're harmless. Wow, that's freaky. That's the Java Mole laughing, right?
Yeah.
And then I guess we're going to go back to whatever this different robot is. Fire up the blaster. Wow, amazing. God, this is so good. Oops, sorry. Okay. Oh, classic Nunn. Classic Nunn. You got to have a kaboom and a puff if you're going to have a... you see puff. There's probably 40 puff panels in Torch. No, it's an exaggeration. There's probably only a dozen or so, but... Back to the drawing board while he repeats himself. Okay,
there you go.
This is my album cover right here.
Yeah.
Turn on the gasser.
Some like Italian prog band.
Totally.
Turn on the gazer.
Oh, gazer. Sorry.
Or what did you say?
I said gasser.
Oh, maybe.
I said gasser because of the next panel being a puff panel, but yeah, turn on the gasser. Wow, that's amazing. Puff. And then again, a third back to the drawing board. Wow. Maybe that's like him commenting on his own art a little bit. I don't know. Full of gas.
Yeah, wow. You're right. The gasser.
Full of gas floating like balloons. Whoa, dude, this is
trippy.
Bugged out. Full of gas floating like balloons. Wow, we got to get this to like Daniel Clowes. We have to like fire this up. This has to go up the flagpole here. Father, I'm well. Oh, so now he's back alive. Son, what are those ha-ha sounds? That's a good t-shirt right there. Wow. They cured him. That's laughter cures a lot of ailments. Oh, so it's like they don't know about laughter and they're learning about that, which is very touching.
The war.
The war ends. Wow. Maybe Bob Nunn just needs to we need to parachute him down to the Ukraine and you know figure some shit out. Wow. Amazing. Okay. I think we're getting to the end here. Oh my God. Oh my God. We won! Here's your guns. We go now. Okay. Do you think he's intentionally writing this in like a alien broken English or not? No.
No. I think it's just his
it works.
Comic logic, you know?
True. Fair point.
It's a beautiful panel. That's like the most well-rendered panel, the one we just read.
Yeah. This one too, actually, is kind of cool.
That's great.
The one that crashed bailed out safe. I feel bad for the Goonanites. Okay, and then we're safe in the care of our very brilliant leader.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, wah, total wah, wah. And then Sneal. It's Snealing again. Holy shit. And then, of course, maybe we learn that what Snealing means is... oh, no, maybe not. I thought this is what it was. So it's Snealing and raining blue ice. Can you say that?
Oodlesicles.
Oodlesicles.
Yeah, Sneal is the ice bubble rain.
Yeah.
And it's also raining blue ice oodlesicles.
Oodlesicles. And then here, look.
Yeah, and that's a lyric from Humphreys McGee Jam Band.
Yeah. Oh my God, totally. But look at this fucking ending panel. Amazing.
So good.
Amazing. Wow. Back to Earth, the end. Amazing.
Very creative guy. Yeah.
Very creative guy, but that's not it because we do get some more stats here, which I gotta share with everybody here. One sec. Oh, guys.
Dude.
Save the best for last. I love how he created like a legend for all of these for all of these plants and the vegetation of planet. What is it? Goon? Goon? I keep thinking of Vincent Gallo. Goon, 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 goon. You're a goon. You're a goon, goon, goon.
And you'll always be goon. Goon, goon, goon. And that's what I'm going to call you for the rest of your life, is goon. Goon, 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 goon. Okay? So fuck you.
All right. Some of
you're
the plants,
a goonite.
Yeah, you're a goonite. Some of the plants, animals, and fowls on planet Goon. The whippet tree lashes out and snaps its tentacles. I love that. That's fucking great.
That's cool.
Through the night. All through the night. Wow.
Freaky.
Very freaky. The wingless icky bird flies by, flapping its tail feathers. Weird. Some fowl you'd find on Goon. And then, dude, the spike mole. Okay, the cuckoosaurus. And Gabe, my favorite, the red poo-poo tree. Can we please get that tattoo together?
Yes. This is the red poo-poo tree. It represents my love of Bob Nunn. The red poo-poo tree.
Bob, we love you. Please don't stop. Keep going. We love you so much. This is so great. And that's it. That's fucking it. So, oh, my God. So good. So, as I said at the top of the show, Earthman issue number 2, the first issue in over 45 years, is going to be available in the 80-page giant of the... Oh, we should even mention what it's called. We didn't even mention what the freaking thing is called. It is...
Tales from the Red Poo-Poo Tree.
Tales from the Red Poo-Poo Tree. No, Earthman, Wholesomely Deranged, the Sublime Interstellar Works of Robert Nunn. So that, again, is available for pre-order right now. Get in the description of this video. It's $7.99. $7.99 to pre-order this. It's going to come with Earthman 1, Torch, and Earthman 2, and some bonus material. You guys aren't going to want to sleep on this. Please get in there and pre-order it. It's the best way to support Bob Nunn, best way to support Power Comics, so we can keep doing this and keep re-releasing these brilliant, wonderful, beautiful, wholesome, and delicate works from previous years. So, Gabe, anything else you want to say about the brilliant reissue here that we're working on?
I mean, I'm just so thrilled that it's coming out. I mean, every time I reread it, it's funnier and more interesting. And you guys, again, I can't stress how rare these are. And, you know, if you don't have them, this is kind of the only way to get them, unless you're going to subscribe to the Patreon and get the digital copies. But there's nothing like holding an actual power comic and sniffing that poo-poo tree page. I'm just thrilled to see what it's going to look like. You know, I love the fact that it's a compendium of Bob's art, and yeah, I'm just so excited.
Yeah, it's really amazing. Hats off to Floating World for believing in the cause here, down for the cause of getting the works of Bob Nunn out there. Thank you guys so much. Thank you all for pre-ordering this. It's going to be incredible. You're definitely going to want it, I guarantee you. Yeah. So with that being said, we are going to get back to the live streams. We apologize for our tardiness in that. We're definitely going to be firing up the live stream again to be looking at comics with all of you live on YouTube. And I wanted to just touch on really quickly what that's going to be, Gabe. I think we're going to look at maybe next week getting together to do that, which I think will be awesome. And the issue we're going to be looking at is one that I don't even own. You were talking about this earlier at the top of the show. Like, you know, these are hard books to come across. You own this one and I don't. But we're going to be looking at next week on the live stream, back in action, Marco the Metamorphic Manatee. So,
guys, this is one of my favorites. A little controversial, I know. Evan, you were a little cold on it. We agree that we don't like
anthropomorphic
stuff in general, because it's usually tongue-in-cheek and just aping on Ninja Turtles and stuff. But this is so innocent, and once we go through it and read it, you'll understand why it doesn't fit in that, you know, category and why it's so special. I mean, I love this power comic. I'm so excited.
Oh, it's going to be great. I'm so glad to give it the chance it deserves. The art is amazing. The story actually packs a punch. The perspective on this, what we're looking at right now on that back leg, is insane. So we're going to get into all this. Marco the Metamorphic Manatee is going to be our return to the live stream next week. We'll make sure to publish what date that'll be exactly on the Instagram page, and probably throw up a preview image on the YouTube channel as well. So make sure to join us again for that. Pre-order your Earthman, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the other side, and have a good rest of your weekend, whatever it is, and we'll see you guys soon. All right, bye.
Peace.